right now that I just picked up at. Probably the best smelling warehouse I've ever been to. I've been to some pretty good smelling warehouses before. I've been to candle warehouses and everything. But this place is a warehouse of nothing but chocolate and cocoa mix. I've got a 40,000 pounds worth of cocoa in the back of my trailer right now. I'm gonna get about 3 hours. I got about 3 hours on my logs yet. And so hopefully I can make it to Lamar, Pennsylvania, and then I'll shut her down there. That way I can take a shower and all that good stuff there. So. Alright, you want to know what I hate the most about Volvo 780s and the Volvo 860s, which is the new 780 basically? The inconvenience of the bunk situation. I love having the table here. I love having the workstation here. You know, I love having a place to sit. I love having a place to eat without having to sit awkwardly on a mattress, you know, in a bed. You know, it's more homey to me. It feels better to me. I love it. Now, if I wanted to make this into a bed every night, that means I'd have to make the bed every night. That means I'd have to put the table down and put sheets on there and pull the these are the mattresses, or this is the mattress right here, these cushions. I'd have to, you know, pull these things right here, make those into a bed. It's a lot like my camper, you know, where the dinette table turns into a bed. It's just inconvenient in that way, and the cushions are pretty stiff too. They're kind of hard. So, you know, I always sleep up here. And the only thing that's inconvenient about that is, besides the fact that I'm a fat ass, is that, you know, if I want to sleep up here while I'm waiting for somebody to come get me, you know, like maybe I'm waiting at a shipper or receiver for them to come out and let me know to back into a door. You know, they come out and knock on my door and I'm asleep up here. You know, I wear my flip-flops. Yeah, that's right. I got flip-flops in my truck. I don't wear them outside though. But I got my flip-flops in here just so that way I can climb up these ladder rungs here, which I'm sure anybody that's been in one of these trucks that uses the top bunk that, you know, is at all overweight, they can attest to how uncomfortable these bars are to your feet if you don't have shoes on. So I keep these flip-flops in here specifically for this ladder. And so I bring them up here and I put my flip-flops up there in a little shelf. But then I got to throw my flip-flops on, and, you know, if someone knocks on my door, and it takes me like 3 times as long to get down the ladder and get my shoes on, get down the ladder, and, you know, enter the door. So that's the only inconvenient thing about this truck, really. And it's kind of funny to me that this top here has a weight limit of 250 pounds. 11 points will bring you. It's kind of funny because this is probably like the most overweight profession in the entire plethora of industries that are out there. And they're actually going to put a 250 pound weight limit on the bunk of a truck. It's just kind of funny to me. Kind of ironic. I'm not saying there aren't fit truck drivers out there. I want to be one of them. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed, and I'll start this vlog again in the morning. Good morning, guys. Well, it's time to start another day. I'm gonna go ahead and go out for a walk and get woke. I'm gonna wake up and then come back in and make some coffee and have some breakfast. So yeah, stick around, and we're gonna head on. We're going down to around the Cincinnati area to deliver this load, but it doesn't deliver until tomorrow morning. So I've still got an abundance of time to get there. The only bad thing about just having walked is I really want to shower now, and I'm nowhere near a Pilot or a Flying J, which is all my points are good for. So I gotta drive. I couldn't make it there last night. Tried to make it to a Flying J last night, but just didn't have the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive about 70 miles and stop again and take a shower. I hate doing that, but we need our showers out here, that's for sure. Not only do they make us smell better, but they lift our spirits, you know. I look at a shower out here on the road as somebody who's wandering lost in the woods looks at a fire. It's a comforting, refreshing activity. So we're gonna go ahead and make some breakfast, and then I'll get on the road and go to the next available shower and be on our way. So this guy right here is pissed. I don't know what happened, but that yellow Peterbilt over there, I don't know, that guy went flying around that, well, this guy walking up here went flying around the guy in that yellow Peterbilt as he was trying to back into the spot. Yeah, this guy looks like he's ready to throw down. Oh boy. That breakfast was delicious. I had made some scrambled eggs and some Spam. You know, I never really was a big fan of Spam, but it's way better than those sardines, I'll tell you what. You were always told growing up, you know, sodium is bad, stay away from sodium. But then the more I grow up and the more I read about, you know, diets, and the more I listen to professional, sodium salt is, you know, it's good for you. Your body needs salt. Your body's made out of salt, partly. And so they say with the keto diet, you really need to take in even more salt than normal, because you're not taking in carbohydrates, which carbohydrates, you know, like Owen Benjamin, I listened to a thing that Owen Benjamin said once, and like he said, it's, you know, the word is in there, hydrate. They hold water. So when you get off of that diet, you need the sodium to kind of replenish, I guess, in a way, the hydration. And so, you know, Spam is extremely high in sodium. But man, it's good with some eggs, though. I'll tell you, it's really not bad. You know, cook some scrambled eggs in the microwave, then cook some Spam in the microwave, and you got yourself a pretty hearty breakfast. I like it. So, anyways, we're gonna head on down the road and enjoy some coffee, and stop and get a shower soon. Yep. Let's do it.
Voice used to keep me warm in the cold of the night. Your touch used to be the color of the truth in our lives. Golden boy, you set my world on fire. You made me regret my desire. Young, lost, so lost, stuck in our own paradise. of the night.
Time to take a shower. Thank God.
Touch used to be the color of the truth in our lives. Golden boy, you set my world on fire. You made me regret my desire. No, we're young, lost, so lost, stuck in our own paradise in our lives. Words mean.
Now that's something I've never seen in one of these showers. Anybody seen one of these before in a Pilot or a Flying J? In a shower? Huh. Kind of strange. Different. Much better. Much better. We got some YouTubers now that are worried about their hair. Want to know how a man worries about his hair? That's what a man does when he is doing his hair. Well, that felt fantastic. It's different when you're at home. When you're home, it doesn't feel as good. When you're out here, though, it's just, like I said last night, a shower to me, I feel like it's on par with somebody who's lost in the woods and he is finally able to build a fire. It just makes you feel good. It lifts your spirits. And it makes people not mind being around you. So that's always a good plus. Guys, well, I made it to just south of Columbus anyway. Like I said, I'm going on to Florence, Kentucky, and I'll take my 10-hour break and finish going there tomorrow, and then from there I guess I'm going home for the weekend. So looking forward to getting home. But anyway, there's not a whole lot to talk about right now, so I'll just leave it at that. So I hope you guys all have a good one out there and be safe. And we will talk to you guys all later. Have a good weekend, guys.